Hi all, today we will see some of the Salesforce scenario based interview questions. This is a part 1. For example, first question. For example, I have object A and object A is having a one pick list field. That pick list field is having values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. There are two users, user A and user B. Here requirement is user A wants to see the first three pick list values, that is a 1, 2, 3, and user B wants to see the last three pick list values. How we can achieve this? So uh, for this answer is by using record types we can achieve this. First create a one record type and assign this to user A with the first three values like as a 1, 2, 3, and then next create a second record type and assign to user B with the last three values like as a 4, 5, 6. And coming to second question, we have two objects. These two objects are in relationship with master detail, but here requirement is we want to able to create a records more than one child objects records, and it should get error message like we cannot create a child records more than one. How to achieve this? So for this answer is first create a roll-up summary for getting the count like as a number of child records related to that parent record what are having, and then next step is create a validation rule. In this validation rule we are going to check the values. If it is a greater than 1, our validation will fire and will give the error one child relate to the parent. Like that we can achieve this. And coming to third one object and one user is there. User don't have any profile access on that object, but he can able to create, edit, delete, access. How to access, how to do? So for this maybe he is having the permission set access. This is the answer for this question. And coming to fourth one, in batch by default batch size is 200. Here requirement is we have 400 records. By using batch apex we are sending with two chunks. First chunk is a 200 and another chunk is 200 like that. But in second chunk we got execution, we got exception. What will happen next? So for this solution is based on DML it works. For suppose if we are using a simple insert, means first chunk will get inserted and second chunk will get rollback. Like that will happen if we are using the simple insert means. But if we are using in database dot insert in DML, then first chunk will get inserted and second chunk partially get inserted. Which one is getting exception? That record alone gets rollbacked. Coming to next question, fifth question. Having two classes, class A and class B here. Class A is using with the sharing keyword and class B is not using with sharing keyword. By defaultly it will take a without sharing keyword, that we know, sir. For suppose if we are calling class B and meets that in class A, how that method will execute like a sharing rules and all, and vice versa also same execution will happen. So here solution is, here class B method will execute like a own class properties like as a without sharing keyword in class A. And coming to next question, can we make a callouts from Apex triggers? Yes, we can make a callouts from triggers, but directly it's not possible because the trigger runs synchronously. So we don't. When the callout will execute and response will comes, so we need to use asynchronous process like as a feature methods. And coming to seventh question, what is the difference between database dot insert and insert? Previous question also we have faced same. Here main difference between the database.insert and insert. Here mostly we are using the database dot insert and database dot update like that. If you use this two, if any exception comes in the records, we will get a insert or update partially. If you are using in database dot insert or database dot update, like that means the data records will get inserted or updated partial only. So for suppose if you are using in simple insert, like that means what will happen if you are using insert in if insert any exception will comes, we can catch by using try catch. But here all the records will get rolled back if there is no exception of exception will occur, so complete records will get rolled back, but there is no partial insertion in simple insert. These are the main difference between the database dot insert and insert. Coming to next eighth question, what if I want to show any error over the screen using triggers? If user is inserting wrong record or a value, so in this case how to achieve this? So for this answer is in this case in triggers we have one function like as a add error. Using this function easily we can achieve this. And coming to ninth question, what is the read-only error? Why do we face this type of errors? One, what is the solution? Here solution is this type of errors comes in the after triggers here. In the after triggers, the records are still in the read-only state now. So we are trying to update our DML on this record, on this read-only records, because which we are not able to update them to face this type of errors. So directly performing any DMLs or logic over this record directly on the after trigger list, what we can do, we can create a new instance of the same object and then assigning the IDs to the new instance and then updating them. We cannot get this type of errors if you do like this. And coming to next question, what will happen if Apex transaction rollback after NQ job? So for this scenario, job will not processed. Thank you all.